after coming out of the outfield. Right now, though, let's go down to Tim McCarver and his special guest.
Well, and Ralph and Steve, I have the crew chief of the umpires, Doug Harvey. And Doug, I want to congratulate you, number one, on doing a super job in maintaining what order was to be maintained. Can you tell us about the fight and the reason for the ejections, number one?
Well, number one, you say, for the way we maintained order, it was something. I must admit, that was a major league shuffle, so to speak. The thing about it is, Tim, is that the man stole third base. There was pushing started. We felt that Ray Knight threw the first blow, and the kid went back at him immediately, so we have a fight going. We normally eject both people during a fight, something like that, because there were words said before the blow was thrown that incited Ray. So we ejected the two of them, and then we got two others because they were inciting. After we basically got it calmed down a little bit, then we got the two of them starting it all over again. So now you pick out guys that are trying to start stuff, and it just came out. Many times I've seen it where you get 5 or 6 from one club and 2 from another. It just so happened we weren't trying to even things out. It just so happened it was 2 and 2 on this one.
The two that Doug are referring to were Mario Soto and Kevin Mitchell. And speaking of 2, there were 2 protests tonight, one by the Mets and one by the Cincinnati Reds. Can you explain those for us?
Yeah, Dave, your manager, he insisted that he didn't have enough position players to play the game, and so he was going to protest on it, which we have no control over that. I mean, you get a long game and you've used your infielders, your outfielders, whatever. You have to play whoever you can get out there, and we have to have 9 men on the field. So that's what his protest was on the thing. And the other one was that Pete was protesting the fact that you cannot change the men back and forth and let them warm up. And off the top of my head, truthfully, I can't think of any time that a pitcher can't come back to the ball game and throw some preparatory pitches.
Speaking of pitchers coming back in the ball game, Roger McDowell left the mound, and that's one of the reasons that Pete and George Scherger were arguing. Is it a rule that when a pitcher leaves the mound and crosses the line, either to retrieve a glove or what have you, that he is automatically out of the ball game?
Oh, no. What happened on the thing was that they decided that Orosco was the pitcher, and he wanted McDowell to pitch. McDowell was in the outfield and had a larger glove. So he had to run in and change gloves. That's all that is. And now, if, say, the manager had not been out there and he had been a pitcher to come in and change gloves, we'd normally walk over with him, because if a manager walks over and talks to him, that's just like a trip to the mound. He's talked to him.
I see. Well, Doug, I want to thank you for your time. I know it's been a long game, and you guys did a heck of a job maintaining order tonight.
Well, I was just looking up there, and it said 5 hours even, but it seemed closer to 10 or 12. I'll guarantee you it was a dandy.
It surely was a dandy fight for the Mets in winning their 2nd game in the row and their 5th here at Riverfront Stadium. Now let's go back to the booth for the wrap to Steve and Ralph.
Okay, Tim, and also thank you, Doug. And